Hey guys, welcome back to Chemistry Fun. Today is going to be a really short video. We're going to talk about isotopes, ions, most abundant elements in Earth's crust, and most abundant elements in the atmosphere. So, isotopes are basically the reason why the mass in the periodic table is an average. Isotopes have the same behavior, but sometimes they have a little bit of difference in their properties. But usually they're almost identical. So what happens is that, for example, in nature you can find a fluorine that has a mass of 18 and a fluorine that has a mass of 19. Basically, if you look at the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons, the only difference is the number of neutrons. So in this one you've got 9 and in this one you've got 10. So just to explain why in the periodic table it's an average, it's because let's say this one is found 90% of the time and this one is found 10% of the time. They take the mass of this one multiplied by 90, take the mass of this one multiplied by 10, and find the mass approximately what it would be for fluorine in nature. And that's why isotopes exist. Basically, they're just randomness. So now we're going to go on and talk about ions. I took an example. Calcium is calcium 2+ is an ion. When it's positive, when it's a positive charge, it always loses electrons. So it's always a loss of electrons. And in this case, it's a loss of 2 electrons. And if you look at bromine minus, it gains 1 electron because it's negative. So when it's a negative charge, it always gains electrons. And usually it says right next to the charge how many electrons it gains or loses. And when it's positive, it always loses a number of electrons. So just for fun, the most abundant elements in a crust are oxygen and silicon, and in the atmosphere are nitrogen, oxygen, and argon. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I hoped it was helpful, and subscribe for more.